Hi, it's Kathy. Welcome back to Kathy's Happy Home. Today I want to tell you about the latest 3 books that I've read. And I'm actually going to show you the last one first because my Kindle is running out of power. And this is it. It's Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder. I always want to say mystery. Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder by Joanne Fluke. I'm just going to read you this little blurb that's written here about it. This is from Google Books. It says, Hannah Swenson already has her hands full between dodging her mother's attempts to marry her off and running Lake Eden, Minnesota's most popular bakery, the Cookie Jar. But when the Cozy Cow Dairy's beloved delivery man is found murdered behind Hannah's bakery with her famous chocolate chip crunchies scattered around him, Hannah sets out to track down a killer. The more Hannah snoops, the more suspects turn up. This is one murder that's starting to leave a very bad taste in Hannah's mouth, and if she doesn't watch her back, her sweet life may get burned to a crisp. As I mentioned on one of my other videos, I have read this book many years ago, and I just could not remember who done it. But even when I was reading the book, I didn't remember. And it was a surprise to me all over again, just as if I had never read it. So that's a good thing. It was not any of the people I suspected. I felt really sorry for her, the way her mother is pushing all these guys on her. And Hannah is just such a wonderful character. You really love her from the first page. She has a cat named Moshi, who is a rescue cat. And you gotta love her for that too, huh? It was a great mystery, lots of clues. And when I did find out who did it, I said, hell yeah, I should have picked up on that. So I highly recommend it. There's 15 books in the series. I've read number 1, so I know there's more to come. That's the Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder by Joanne Fluke. And I forgot to mention, there are recipes in there too for all kinds of cookies. And you know I'm copying them down, and I'm going to make some of them. The next book I read is called A Treasury of Miracles for Friends. And it's by Kingsbury. It's 10 true stories of God's presence today. Friendship itself is a miracle. In this heartwarming collection of true stories, we witness the real power of friendship when some amazing experiences occur in the lives of ordinary men and women. A small plane suddenly loses power high above a lake. A grieving man buys a gun for a terrible purpose. A car is swept toward a precipice by a flash flood. Sometimes no power on earth is great enough to heal the hurt or rescue us from harm. But the most unlikely events can bring us into God's territory when a friend is there to take our hand and lead the way. And I know some of you have heard of Kingsbury. She writes inspirational novels. This is wow. All I can say is wow about this book. I believe my sister gave it to me. I'm pretty sure. And it's just unbelievable stories about how a person will need something or someone, and it just comes into their lives. It's what I call a series of God things. Wonderful book. Highly recommend this one also. And it's A Treasury of Miracles for Friends by Kingsbury. This is the 3rd book I read. It's called Now and Zen by Linda Gerber. And it's part of the SASS series, Students Across the 7 Seas. Nori is trading in her jeans for silk kimono. Tokyo, Japan is nothing like Nori Tanaka imagined it would be. She expected tranquil gardens and swoopy roofed houses, not concrete and neon. And everyone assumes that with her traditional Japanese features, she's a native instead of a Native American study abroad student. Even Eric, a gorgeous German student, mistakes Nori for Japanese and treats her like a personal tour guide. Nori is sure that he'll like her for who she is once he gets to know her, so what harm can come of pretending to be Japanese? It doesn't take long to realize that she has a lot to learn about Japan and about herself before she can pass for a native. But after exploring the karaoke clubs in Tokyo, the peaceful temples in Kyoto, and the breathtaking heights of Mount Fuji, Nori knows she has a good chance of finding the hidden Japanese spirit and Zen mindset within herself. This is a young adult book, and there's a whole series of them. It says right here on the side, teen series. And I got this book from the library when I was working there. Every once in a while we would get rid of the books that didn't go out enough or that were damaged, and we'd sell them for 25 cents a piece. That was always a big book sale once a month, and people just loved it. I loved this series, so everyone that they got rid of, I got a hold of for 25 cents. I didn't get a lot of them. I think there's like 25 or 30 in the series. I have maybe 3. But they're really, really good stories. And each one has a moral. This one is about being yourself. You don't have to pretend to be someone else. You don't have to make yourself into something you're not to make people like you. People will like you. And those who don't, well, they don't deserve you. And this is what Nori had to learn. She tried so hard to get this guy, Eric, to like her. And here, it was really another guy, a Japanese guy, who turned out to be her best friend. And who really showed her her worth. It's full of great Japanese sightseeing ideas and all if you ever go to Japan. I hope to someday, but who knows at this point in my life. But it's such a good book. If you have a teenage daughter, I would recommend it for her or granddaughter. But if you want a nice, fast read that has a good moral story to it, I would suggest you read the SASS books, the Students Across the Seven Seas. What a great series. And that's my book suggestions for you this week. I hope that you'll check some of them out. And let me know if you do. Thanks for watching. I really love having you come to see me. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I see the numbers go up every week, and I can't get over how many of you are watching this and are subscribed. And sorry this is a little dark. I thought I had enough light here in the living room. It's around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's already starting to get dark, but the light is lasting longer every day, and hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to take you outside and it will be light, and I can show you the garden. Right now it's bitterly cold. The wind chill is 4 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is Celsius. I'd have to figure it out. But it's cold. So I'm not going out. I have cold-induced asthma. It would not be good for me to be outside today or tomorrow. It's going to be even colder. And then Sunday, it's just going to shoot up and be nice and warm. And be warm for the rest of the week. Yay! I can't wait for that. So thanks for watching, everyone. And I will see you next week. Bye for now.